composers closely associated with the BBC Concert Orchestra. That's Anne Dudley, Johnny Greenwood and Will Gregory. There will be film music by Nicholas Rocha and Bernard Herrmann, and pieces by André Jolivet, Otto Luning and Vladimir Ussachevsky. Now, you may have heard on your way into the auditorium some parts of Ligeti's iconic 1961 piece, Atmospheres. Myself, I'm familiar with that music from its use in the film 2001: A Space Odyssey. I remember it very clearly because my mother used to put that record on to get rid of guests at parties. And so hearing that noise coming up to the floorboards is one of the most frightening memories of my childhood. But the first piece for tonight, we'll go back to another science fiction film. Bernard Herrmann, one of the most famous film composers, composed music for Citizen Kane, Journey to the Centre of the Earth, Cape Fear, Obsession, Taxi Driver. But he's maybe most famous for his Alfred Hitchcock scores for Vertigo, Psycho, North by Northwest, The Birds and Marnie. The score to The Birds, which Herrmann supervised, is all electronically simulated bird noises made by Oscar Zala on the instrument he invented, the Nixter Trautonium. I'd like to hear that. But before that, in 1951, Herrmann wrote music for a science fiction film, The Day the Earth Stood Still, which was directed by Robert Wise. He went on to do The Sound of Music. In the film, an alien called Klaatu lands on post-war planet Earth with his robot Gort. Now, you may be familiar with Gort if you're a Ringo Starr fan. He's on the cover of Ringo Starr's album Goodnight Vienna. Very tall guy. The story tells of Klaatu tells the inhabitants of Earth that they must learn to live peacefully or they'll be destroyed because of the danger they pose to other planets. Nice strategy. Herrmann uses all kinds of electronic instruments in this piece in order to create, as he said, an unearthly feeling of outer space without resorting to gimmicks. In other words, it's the alien sound quality that attracted him to these instruments. The studio organ and Hammond organ parts are tonight recreated by members of our Moog ensemble, Graham Fitkin, Ruth Wall and Vivian Hope Scott. Also, you will hear two theremins played by Celia Sheen and Lydia Cavina, electric guitar played by Sarah Freestone, electric violin Charles Mutter, electric cello Ben Hughes, electric bass Dominic Worsley. And of course, they'll be joined by members of the BBC Concert Orchestra. So, I'll stop talking now. To conduct the suite from Bernard Herrmann's Day the Earth Stood Still, please welcome Charles Hazelwood.